Hey y'all, we back with another video. But yeah, this is my outfit. I don't know if y'all can all the way see it yet, but yeah. That little bit. Alright, now let me stop. But what's up y'all? We back with another YouTube video. I told you I'm gonna be consistent and we gonna be doing this videos for y'all. You hear me, sis? Yeah, so let's get right into it. So if y'all didn't know, wait, what am I talking about? I'm bugging. This YouTube video that I'm gonna do for y'all is something a little different. This one is actually funny. So it's another story time. This one was with somebody who I was messing with. I was kind of dating him, but I wouldn't call him like a boyfriend because I was his side bitch, period. Put it like that. And a lot of these videos that I'm doing in story time, some of them may be recent, but some of them is probably like back then, like I told you when I was trade too. The funny ones is when I was trade. It wouldn't be now because I have a few people who disrespect, but most of the time it was back then. So now I be cool. I be having the guys who come and it gives, but back then, I was going through a lot, bitch. I was fighting and all that. So, this one is about a fight I had with a nigga I was messing with. So, we gonna get right into this video. Boom. I was messing with some guy named... Oh, I'm not gonna say nobody's name. I forgot. His name started with an M. And he was a cool guy. He was into church. And that's another thing, girl. Let me tell you something. The niggas that be in church, that be trying to cop the plea and act like, oh, I'm not gay, I'm not this, I'm not that, I don't mess with that. Child, please. The preachers, the, how you say it? The pastors, the reverends, the, what you call them? The people who hold the money, the ushers and all of that. The deacons, all of that. All of them be gay, low-key, honey. Like this. Yes, I said it, period. But all of them be like that. Now, whatever the case may be, he was into church a lot. I met him through a friend of mine. Actually, he wasn't even a friend. It was somebody who I was messing with too. Oh, if you want, bitch, I was a hoe back then. And excuse my language, but yes, I was doing hoe vibes back then. So, I was a hoe. Put it like that. But, I met him through a mutual friend of mine. And his name is Javia. I can say his name because I'm not really talking about him or anything. His name is Javia, and he was somebody who I was messing with too. I'm not a type of person that, don't shout out people, whatever. Even if I mess with you and things go left, it is what it is. I still love you, boo. His name is Javia. Mwah. I love you. And I know your sister, Rizzy, she gonna see it. So, if anything, Rizzy, tell Javi to watch this video because he know who M is. He know who M is, period. But yeah, he introduced me to the boy M, and we was cool. We was kicking it off. Now, first time I ever met him was on New Year's Eve. Well, New Year's night, I guess, going into New Year's Day. I met him that night, and they had a session in church, and another person that is a part of the group or whatever, because they had like a whole clique. His name is Richard J. Tolbert, and yeah, I'm giving him a little shout out because I know him. Rich, I call him Mitch though. He's like in the music industry. He's a gospel artist, and he be traveling the world with his friends and stuff, and they be doing, I'm sorry if I'm looking over there, somebody is behind in my backyard. Well, the house over there, so I'm just looking. Oh, he cute too. Hey, boo. But, yeah, from Rich, they all know each other. So, make a long story short, girl, I had went that night, and it was a little something different for me because I don't really go to church on New Year's. So me just being there, it really felt like a vibe. Like, it really felt good. And it was something that I was new to. So, mind you, I've heard about M, but I never really, I've seen him in pictures. I've heard about him and everything. They said, girl, the people who I used to be around and they know him personally, they say he was a hot mess. They said he don't know what he like, meaning if he don't, he like girls, boys, or whatever. And you know me, I didn't give a fuck because, oh, excuse my language, I didn't care. It was because of the simple fact of, it's either you rock with me or you don't. Period. Now, I already knew he was going to rock with me. Why? Because I messed with his ex. My friend that introduced me to him was his ex. They was messing with each other before I was messing with both of them. Put it like that. It's a love triangle. If you never heard of a love triangle, baby, it's real. And a soul tie is real too. Richard J. Tolbert, the one I just mentioned, he got his own little Facebook, like I said, so y'all could go check him out. Richard J. Tolbert. Yes, honey. He was the one who actually told me about it. And I had a soul tie on Javia. I don't have it no more, and I'm glad enough. Ooh. Baby, I'm sorry. My phone done fell. But back to what I was saying. Soul ties are real. I'm glad I don't have it to this day where, I'm sorry if I keep playing in my head, because I know y'all said something about that. It's just that my braids is not to where I want it to be, so I just hope that it looks okay. We're going to leave it like that. Now, back to M, because I keep getting off topic. I'm sorry if I do, girl. That's just me. That's just me, period, Pooh. You just going to have to accept it and just rock with me, because we got this, okay? My shammy babies. Now, I met him, like I said, at the church, and it was cool. Richard actually introduced me to M. He was dark skinned. He was short though. I was taller than him. He was short, but that nigga was buff, bitch. When I say he was buff, he was buff. I mean, hold on. I think I'm gonna have to sit up and show y'all, baby. When I tell you he was looking around cop diesel, I'm like, let me get a little piece of that. Now, if y'all didn't know, my position that I play, honey, in the bedroom, I'm a bottom. And that's just me. I've always been a bottom since I started having sex with niggas when I was 18, okay? I'm a bottom. If y'all don't know what a bottom is a person who plays the girl in a relationship. They the one who's feminine. They the ones who get fucked. The top is the ones who does the fucking, meaning they're getting fucked. I mean, they're doing the fucking. The bottom is the one who sits down their back and they receives it, girl. Like that. She get the shaking that ass like a video. Now, let me stop. But, yeah. And then you have a verse. The verse people is the ones who do both. So they get both of them. Yes. They fuck and they receive it. So, you know, it's the best of both worlds. Period. Now, when I met Messiah, it was like he had a pretty white teeth. His hair was like into a mohawk. I don't know if y'all know, but back in high school, the people who do know me from like my high school, they knew that I had like a high top fade. Or if it wasn't like in high school, then it was like a little after. But my Facebook friends, like they would know, like my little Facebook family, they know that I had like a high top fade back when I was like in my little oldie boyish days. So me and him kind of had the same haircut, so he was feeling that. And then he was really just on top of me because he was like, yo, I look good. Let me tell you something. When I was a nigga, I looked the fuck good. And I always had Jordans and I kept myself fresh. So I always had the trades onto me. So I got his number, whatever, that same night. I was mad nervous. Like when I tell you I was nervous, okay? I was nervous. I was sweating. My palms were sweaty. I'm like, oh my God, we inside a church. We're in this New Year's Eve. Like God is going to strike me for doing this. And he's a part of the church committee. I can't do that. But he was on it and he was very persistent. He was not stopping until he got my number that night. And guess what, baby? He got my number. After the sessions, after he sung, after he did a little preach on the mic and stuff, once everybody ended up leaving, he was like, yo. And if y'all don't know, my real name is Champagne. And it's spelled like the regular champagne bottle. CHAMPAGNE. Okay? Champagne. So, you know that I'm unique, girl. You know I'm unique, okay? But I call myself Shanny. So, when I told him my name, he was like, oh my God, like, that's fire, you know? So, we kicked it off. I got his number. Now, mind you, that night, he wanted to link up again. And I told him, I was like, oh no, I'm with my clique already. So, mind you, my clique that I was rocking with was his clique before I came in the picture. Because he used to mess with the guy that I was currently messing with. So that's why I said it's a love triangle, girl. If y'all not understanding, please just at least keep in tune. Because I know I might get off topic, but bitch, I'm going to try to stay on topic as much as possible so y'all can get this, okay? So, yeah. So we texting and stuff. As time goes on, like, his vibe is cool, but I already heard about him. I heard he's a thot, he a dog, like, he just want to fuck and keep it going. Now with me, I thought he wanted to do the same thing. Now, mind you, I didn't even give a fuck. Why? Actually, I did. I'm lying. I did. Because I didn't want to be looked at as like, oh, I'm just a piece of ass. Because, no, it's more to me than that. Like, if you really get to know me, you know I have a beautiful heart. I'm a wonderful person. And I'm loving, caring, giving, all of that. Like, if you show me love, like I told you, I will definitely show you love. And I will reciprocate it back. And you will feel it. I'm telling you. I promise you. So, and the niggas who mess with me, they know. So the niggas who had me before, they know, because them niggas kept calling my phone back, period. You have some who don't, who have their pride, who they don't really, you know, care, because they just a true thought and they gonna fuck the next bitch, period. But then you have some who actually, I had an impact on their life. And, you know, just things didn't work out. I already knew the type of person that they was, but they knew who I was. And they know that I was the keeper. So let's keep that in mind. Now, as time went on, you know, the vibe was cool, but I wanted a little something more. And the boy that he was messing with, the one who introduced me to him, I was messing with him before I started messing with him. If y'all get it. So it was like I had Javia and then I had M. I was already fucking with Javia, but things got rocky because he was a hoe. And I'm sorry, Rizzy, but for me calling your brother a hoe, bitch, you know what time it is too, honey. Javia, aka Javi, is hoe status. And everybody knows that. Period. Cool. Now, M, I don't know if everybody knew about him, but the people who I hung out with because of Javia, I was around his circle, they all knew about him already before I knew about him. So they knew the type of status that he was on. So I still felt it out or whatever, and as time went on, we was rocking each other. I'll let him come over to my house. I'll go over to his house. Now, mind you, his mom's was sick at the time. So he needed a shoulder to lean on. And, you know, as me being a Pisces and a loving person and caring person that I am, I decided, I said, fuck it, you know what? I'm going to be there for him, because you never know. I was there for him every night. When I tell you I was sleeping at his house damn near every night, bitch, I was sleeping at his house every fucking night. He wanted me there every night. And I did it. Off the strength of him. And guess what? He played me. One day, me and him got into a fight. And this is where, I know I'm probably blabbing around, but me and him got into a fight because some other nigga that he was talking about his bestie. This is where it get juicy. He talking about his bestie. Mind you, this is the juicy part, because I started messing with the nigga because he got on my nerves. So yeah, if you want to call me a hoe, call me a hoe. Period. I don't give a fuck. I just told you about 3 niggas that I just messed with. Javia. Then I told you about M. M is the whole moral of the story. But M's little friend, bestie, I messed with him just to get on M's fucking nerves. For him to try to play me. Like, nigga, I will fuck your friend just because. Don't try to play me. So me and him, one day, we chilling in the house. And I don't know, he just kept telling me about his little friend. Now, the little friend, I was just real wary about it. Because I'm like, things is just off. We talk to him literally every day. Like, y'all talk non-stop. Like, if y'all fucking each other. Something just kept telling me I had a gut feeling. So I'm like, nah, something ain't right. One day, he was in the shower, and his little friend called him. Now, his little friend is A. I messed with him. Now, A, he had an impact on my life. I'm not even going to lie to you, child. But that's a whole nother story for another day. I told you I got stories for days. But we going to call him A. I'm not going to out his name. I'm not going to do that. Because bitch here try to kill me. He's crazy. A is crazy. And my cousins and them, they all know him too. That bitch is crazy, okay? But back to the story. He was taking a shower. M was taking a shower one day, and I went through his phone, and this nigga was calling him babe, this, that, So I'm like, you know, I got mad. Bitch, I got heated instantly. So you know what I did? I said, I can't wait till he get out the shower. Because I said, I'm going to be fucked off. I feel like I had to. Because you can't sit here and try to play me, nigga. I been asked you who homie was. Mind you, me and M wasn't even in a relationship. And that's the reason why he didn't want to be in a relationship. Because he know he was messing with other niggas. Which, that's fine. You needed a person to lean on, so boom. I'm here for you to lean on, whatever. But don't treat me like I'm some fucked up ass whack bitch. Because that was never the case. So he got out the shower and I asked him who was such and such. Who's A? So he's like, that's his best friend. So he lied. Now, mind you, I seen the pictures and all that. Your boy got mad, punched me right in my face. Yes, punched me right in my face. And I kept saying, mind you, it was a little bit more that happened to it. I don't want to keep going all in depth because I feel like that's a little bit too much. The more the story, we got into the fight. and she punched me dead in my face. I was shocked. I was like, what? You punched me in my face? Why nigga, fuck out of here? So I got up. You already know I'm with this shit now. I'm like, fuck out of here. So we all in each other's faces. So then he like, I told you stop being in my phone. You don't need to know. If we're not in a relationship, you don't need to know who the fuck I'm talking to or whatever. You here for me and to support me. I was like, right, but I'm not trying to get played. So I pushed this nigga. I was tight now. So he fell against the wall. So he like, what? You trying to rock? So I'm like, what up? What up? So then we started blowing up. We started, how you say blowing up? We started screaming up, and we was fighting. Bitch, we fought from his room to the living room. Then we started fighting again in the kitchen, and then somehow we ended up in a hallway. I don't even know how we ended up in a hallway. But let me tell you something. I got my hits in. He got his hits in, and that was that. But what pissed me off was your boy, he threw me out his house, right? Got my shit, threw my shit out the house, and then he had a bucket of water and threw the water in my face. In my face. I started crying. And I started crying because I was hurt. I was hurt because the simple fact of you doing some whack shit. You want to fight me because I found out that you was fucking with another nigga behind my back when I'm sitting here and I'm there for you. Mind you, M was eating my ass every night. M was sucking my cock. Like, I don't want to say dick, but I do have a dick, but I just don't want to say that because it's a little bit too much. But I done said it already. He was eating my ass, my cock. The only thing we didn't do was have sex. And he didn't want to have sex off the strength of him, of A, because he was having sex with A. So you know what happened when A ended up finding out. It was a whole nother story. And A is smart. What A did was, he came down to my job. I was working at Crumb's Bake Shop on 14th Street in Union Square at the time. If y'all didn't know, they had a crumb shop there. It went bankrupt or whatever, so it's not there no more. I don't know if they reopened it, but A came down there one day with M, and he was like, "Oh, what's up?" Introduced me to him, and I ended up finding out who A was. A told both of us to come back to his house the next day, and we sure enough did. When M went to sleep, you already know what I did. A, right where. Let me tell you something. A bed was mad big. He had like a queen size or a king size bed. So you know that fit about 4 or 5 people on this shit. A was here. I was in the middle, and M was over there in the corner asleep. I was going in on A. From then we got to know each other. We told each other our little secrets about M and what he was doing. From then, me and A started messing with each other. It was lit. Just know that. It was lit. And any nigga that I had, they was either dark skin or brown skin. I had maybe 2, 3 light skin niggas that I fucked with, but they wasn't about much. But the dark skin ones, oh honey. And the brown skin ones, those are the ones that's trouble, okay? But I don't want to make this video too long. It's like every video I'm doing is like 18 minutes long. Sorry, but guys, I love y'all. My shinny babies. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please give me some comments and all the ideas that y'all would like me to do. If it's more story times about me getting drunk, more fights, me getting my hair done, about, bad little things, or any type of experiences or whatever. Just put them down here. Comment below. Like I said, like, subscribe. Love y'all, my shinny babies. And we out.